In this video, I'm breaking down the exact AI tech stack I use in 2025 to qualify leads, call sellers, analyze deals, and follow up automatically so you can stop chasing leads and start closing them. I'm Ansh and I work with real estate investors to automate their entire backend, setting up AI growth systems that replace manual labor, eliminate wasted leads, and help you scale smarter. Let's work through exactly what I use and more importantly, why it matters in today's market. First kind of tech stack is Claude or ChatGPT via Zapier and Make. And what this helps you automate is lead scoring with AI. So most investors get leads from like 3 to 5 sources. You might get leads from like ads, you might get leads from outreach, you might get leads from like lead scraping, right? And most investors treat every lead as the same, but that's in my opinion a big mistake because different leads have not all leads are qualified, and that's like why a lot of times a lot of people don't have good reputations with like lead generation agencies because these agencies tend to give people leads but they're not qualified leads. So the most important thing with leads is if they're qualified. So why you can use AI in this context is use AI to read the form data or intake notes and score each lead 1 to 10 based on motivation, equity, timeline, and condition. So these are the most important things when it comes down to qualifying leads. Obviously, for different industries, qualified leads mean different things, but these 4 components, motivation, equity, timeline, condition, are the most 4 important in terms of a qualified lead. So helps qualify leads and not waste time with tire kickers. Obviously, tire kickers are the type of people that they come in your sales funnel and they tell you that they're interested, but they end up just wasting your time because they're not as motivated as they should be. And if you actively do lead scoring with AI, it'll help you not waste your time with tire kickers. And you can use Make.com or Zapier to create automations, connects to Claude or ChatGPT. So I know that's kind of, if you don't know what those tools are, pretty much you can create automations and you can add various tools. So you can, in Make.com or Zapier, you can add a Claude or ChatGPT automation that helps you process your information from a form or lead scraping and connect it to GPT, and you can from there GPT you can prompt it right with the following information: motivation, equity, timeline, and condition, right? So the second quote unquote tech stack is Synflow or 11 Labs plus Flowwise, and what this helps with is AI voice calling. So speed to lead massively increases the chance of conversion. As I talked about in my previous video, if a lead comes in and you reach out to them within 1 minute, the chances of you closing them goes up. I think the number was 396. It's like 300. It was like 360% to 396% high increased chance that you can close them if somebody comes in and you reach out to them within 1 minute. So their use case with the AI voice calling is help you greatly increase the chance of conversion. Forget again call centers or burnout VAs, right? You don't have to rely on people. We can rely on systems which are far more reliable. Have an AI voice agent call qualified leads instantly. Again, that helps with the speed to lead. It asks 3 to 5 questions to further vet the deal and logs everything into a custom CRM. Pretty much again, all that info. Let's say the AI voice agent talks to the person, it will log all of that information onto a CRM, which you can set up, which I will talk about a little later, and gets rid of manual dialing leads. Saves time. Again, you don't have to manually call every single lead. You only really call leads once the AI voice agent has been set up, and once the agent's already reached out to them. Maybe the second or third time when you reach out, then you can manually call them to maybe close the deal, right? But that's kind of the use case there. And then the bonus, you can clone your own voice for higher trust. So what you can do is using 11 Labs, what you can do is you can pretty much create a tool where when the AI voice agent is speaking, it's going to use your voice, and that helps to increase trust. And if you're using a different voice from what your voice is, people might kind of not be weirded out per se, but I just feel like that increases trust if you use your own voice, right? That's standard throughout the board. Okay, so the third quote-unquote tech stack is Zillow API plus GPT, and this helps with instant deal analysis. So when the AI gets property data I personally run comps instantly through Zillow APIs or prop stream data, and then feed that data and that API directly to GPT to estimate the ARV, the MAO, and then give me a thumbs up or down whether or not I should continue with the deal and it's advantageous toward me, right? So you get deal signals under 1 minute, way faster than spreadsheets. You don't have to manually log those numbers in and do that manually. That's fully automated, right? Helps you collect as much cash you can while giving the client the amount of money they want, win-win situation. So what the instant deal analysis helps you do is it kind of gives you a number on how, like, if, let's say, according to what the client wants and how much money they want to get out of it, it looks at a number where you can get the amount of money that you want, and then your client, like the person who wants to sell their house, they get the amount of money they want. So it's a win-win situation. It's not like you're finessing hard on your leads coming in, right? They can get the amount of money they want, you can get the amount of money you want. So the next tech stack, quote unquote, is go high level or custom SMS flows, and the main use case for this is nurture systems. So if you have cold leads, that's no problem. I build a sequence that texts, emails, and drops ringless voicemails to cold leads for 14 to 21 days automatically. So what you can do, let's say a lead comes in throughout your various forums that you get leads from, and pretty much what you can do, AI agent, the voice agent calls them and it logs them into, again, the SMS flows, and pretty much the AI, the voice agent, not the voice agent, well, there's a voice agent, then there's the email, then there's the voicemails. You're always constantly reaching out to your prospects and your leads, even if they're interested. So again, every time they reply to a message or email or voicemail, it gets flagged, and then a follow-up call is triggered. So they're only called once like the AI voice agent only calls them once they reply to you. If they're not replying to you, then there's no really point of triggering the call. And then it helps keep you top of mind so you don't lose clients, even including warm leads. And the reason why I mentioned this right here, the first investor that I worked with and I set up my AI system was Sean. And pretty much Sean, when I was first building the system, because I built the system off his insights, he told me how pretty much he had a person who was willing to come here and close a deal. Like, he was going to close the deal, the person was interested, but because he didn't really reach out to this person for multiple days, because the person was like, oh, I'll think about it, he kind of didn't reach out to this potential client of his that he could close for several days. And what ended up happening was that client is kind of maybe changed their mind. I don't know exactly what happened, but the person went from not like wanting to close to now they were not interested no more because he was not top of mind. So these SMS, like these nurture systems and the SMS flows, can help you stay top of mind and close deals. Even with the leads where you think you'll close, you still gotta stay top of mind. And if someone's not necessarily interested in your your service, whatever, selling the house, even if they're like, I might do it in the future, you still want to stay at top of mind. So eventually when they do sell it, you're the first person that comes to mind. And then the fifth kind of AI stack is, again, high level again, or custom Airtable. And the main use case with this is CRM with dashboards. So I unified all of the voice agent, the deal analysis, the nurture system, right? All of those and all of that information will go into one CRM. So again, I unify all of this in a single dashboard. Hot leads scored, who got called, which offers to send. It's all visual, so you can all see everything. If you're using Podio or spreadsheets today, this change alone will save you hours, because again, you don't have the information, right? All that information, the leads that you're contacting, how warm they are, the analysis, it's all in one place. They're not in multiple places. It's all in one place. So what ends up happening is, because it's all centralized, you can make decisions much quicker because you can see what's going on in real time. So again, it centralizes everything, helps you understand what's going on with your business. So it helps you see everything for what's going on. That's why I think a CRM is vital, especially when you have a lot of different AI systems in place. You have to have one place where you can see everything, right? And so wrapping up, the entire system was lead scoring, AI voice calling, deal analysis, nurture system, and CRM with dashboards. So now, like I said, I've fully built this system. It's called the Deal Flow OS. So if you're interested in having this entire AI system installed into your real estate business, I made a separate video showing exactly how it works. It should be popping up on your screen right now. Click the video to see the system, and if you're interested, reach out to me. Thank you and have a good day.